I joined the Illuminati, and yeah, I was like, you know what, guys? 2012 should be my year. And we're like, okay, man, we're gonna give you the juice. Man, New Year's Eve, I opened a box, had a box of Illuminati juice. Said, drink that shit. Everything changed since I drank that bottle of Illuminati juice. New Year's 2012. Illuminati juice changed my life. I'm Dr. Kanobie.
I'm Mike. I work for Dr. Kanobie.
Dr. Kanobie, the company, you know, we're about getting shit done, doing the right thing, living the lifestyle that we live. I don't really know if if it has like a name or a category, but what we do is, you know, we smoke, we work, we smoke, we work, we smoke, we work. That's what we do. The smoking focuses our work. It drives our ambition. And honestly, if that's what you're about Dr. Kanobie. You know, I consider myself pretty well educated. I went to college and did school, and I actually shopped my resume around and tried to get a real job, and it just wasn't happening like the way I wanted it to happen. Like, I was getting like little tidbits here and there, but it was nothing meaningful. It's nothing that I felt like I would be able to exercise my brain with. So I was like, man, let's be creative, and like Michigan just recently had passed the medical marijuana law, so I decided to go and take advantage of that and pursue becoming a caregiver, and did what I had to do, marketed myself, put myself out there, became a caregiver, built a reputation upon quality and good meds and customer service, and from there I decided that, you know, medicine can only take you so far. And I wanted to expand beyond medicine and just kind of really bring the lifestyle that is associated with medicine, cannabis, and bring that to the world, and show people the joy that I was feeling, and just give them a little piece of what I'm doing, and that's what Dr. Kanobie is about. And I'm a real person. You know, the recession hit me, and Dr. Kanobie is born out of the recession.
How do you think you can translate that to the young individuals who are, you know, trying to aspire to be something themselves?
Honestly, I thought about something and then just made it into reality. I wanted to do something and I just did it. And honestly, anybody that has an idea or a dream or a goal, just do it. Don't sit around and just wait for like some just big like homie to just say, here's $1 million for your dream that's in your head that you haven't really told anybody about. You know, right. You got to get out there and just say, if you want to make shirts, then you just got to go make shirts. If you want to make music, then you just got to go make music. And surround yourself with the people that are doing what you want to do and are where you want to be. And then that's how you do it. There are no handouts. You have to make your own way.
Absolutely, I agree with that too. Same in this age, because I'm a business student, and all we learn about is how competitive everything is. So It's like you can translate that to people, because at the end of the day, look at all, you know, from athletes to artists, you know, people that are just doing the 9-to-5s. It's competitive because true life is no joke. You know, if you go to another country, you can see how people struggle to eat, struggle to survive, just for some basics of life like water, shelter, you know, protection. Over here, we're so privileged, and you know, me just being a college graduate lately has made me want to maximize the most out of my efficiency as a human being. Like, what can I really do that's, at the end of the day, I can look back and say I had a positive outcome on people.
Right.
And, you know, labeling things with like marijuana, like, that's not bad at all, because first of all, it's a medicinal thing. There's so many people out there, professionals, you know, people we see in the media that use it on a daily basis. It's like, if they're successful and they use it, why are we looking at it as such a bad thing? Right. You know?
Right.
Like, why?
And you honestly have to almost look back and figure out, why is it even associated with something bad? and look at the history of it. Why do people call it bad? Why is it bad? Is it really bad? And that's kind of like what I did when it's not really bad. If you look at why it's being called bad, it's not really, it's based upon a falsehood. It's a fallacy. Marijuana was kind of the best thing that happened to me. And it should be the best thing that happened to a lot of people. I think a lot of people just gave it a chance and went that way. They would understand that, the negative the negative attention that had associated with marijuana is not real.
You are also taking, a thing that is looked at in a negative aspect, not so much more these days because it's becoming a positive light. And then you're mixing it with a legitimate thing. Either way, it's legitimate, but to the masses, starting your own clothing business way more legit than, being a pothead and doing nothing. But you're taking something that's looked at as a negative light and you're mixing it with a legitimate setting, and you're showing people that, it's okay. Look at what we're doing. We're not bums,
Exactly.
We're trying to grind. That's what we look for.
It is okay.
And I think to show that to a lot of people will open eyes, because so many people just look at the negatives. For example, like, oh yeah, you smoke a bunch of weed, but your bank account, has a lot of money in it. Well, okay, you might look at that as a person, he could have sold drugs, but what if he legitimately has a business and he uses marijuana daily? How are you going to harp on him for, doing something negative when he's doing so many positives already for himself? And that's the thing, especially today, with the media and, education. It's just we always tend to look at the negative side of something illegal first, whether or not we question if it should truly be illegal. That comes into, the human capability to think critically. That's one of our most important, skills, if not the most important one, because you need to make sound decisions based off facts and evidence. But to try and take that away from somebody and almost, just like you see a picture of weed, you automatically think bad. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that at all.
And honestly, the only way you should really associate something negative with weed is the person being negative. It's something, because the plant itself is not negative. It's the people around it that make it negative. So weed only becomes negative when you, the outside human person, brings your negative energy onto it. Really, with Dr. Kanobie and what we're trying to do is, like you said, is we need to show people there is another group of people. We're not stoners. We're legit, hard-working people. We choose marijuana as our medicine. We choose marijuana as our recreational use. We choose it to relax. Really, relaxation is medicine. I choose not to take a drink necessarily. I'd rather smoke a joint. I choose not to take an Advil. I'd rather smoke a joint. I'd rather smoke something that came out of the ground, that I cultivated myself, that I know legitly everything that's in it, what it will and will not do, versus buying something out of a bottle that's been marketed to me just to get it sold. At the end of the day, with Dr. Kanobie, as Dr. Kanobie, I believe that we have the unique opportunity to show people the other side of the lifestyle that we lead, and that is that it's a positive lifestyle. We work hard, we do the right thing, we take care of our families, we take care of our friends, and we just do the right thing. If you do the right thing, then good things happen, flat out. If you don't fuck your friends over, if you don't fucking shit on people, if you just keep doing the right thing, you take care of people, give people hand ups, don't put people down, give people, motivation, don't talk bad about people, give constructive criticism, don't host shit, if we all work together, teamwork makes the dream work.